Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Akatsuki no Yona chapter 107 and last chapter. Shina is possessed by this spirit or whatever, and then she joined up with the others and they noticed how strange he was acting, but it wasn't until when Kija asked about Owl and he couldn't answer that he didn't care about Owl, didn't know what an owl was. That's when Kija realized that Shina was not Shina. And then we go away from them, we come back, and then Yun is there by himself and Yona and the Haka asking about the others and they're like they disappeared, they're gone. I'm like, what the heck? What's happening? So that's what happened. And before we get into this chapter, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting my Patreon at patreon.com/Academy, where you can find the unedited versions of these reactions there and early access to my reaction to the next few chapters. So yeah, let's start this chapter and here we go.
Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review.
What do you mean everyone when we say I don't know, Shina became a rebel and he went on a rampage, dropping down the tent, laughing loudly, and then Kija held an emergency council and then and I just calm down, you're only telling me strange things. Okay, so we're gonna see exactly what happened. Shina didn't get paralyzed after using his ability, huh? Maybe because Zeno wasn't affected by it. Siri also wasn't affected by the backlash. It means that Zeno versus Shina doesn't amount to much of a fight. Roar? Is he using his what is he doing? He's not using his eyes, right? It's something else? Because our length of servitude is different. Why is that funny? I think I think it's the look in his eyes. I don't know. I wouldn't mind if you used your sword to cut me a little. Where are you going? Zen is currently on loan. This is prohibited. For the time being a mid-launch house. They're perfect. It's not a simple matter if Shina used his ability. It doesn't seem like it's actually Shina. He lifted Zeno and carried him away. Maybe since he left with Zeno, the others, after Yun passed out, the others went after Shina and Zeno. I wonder where they went. I don't know. Since I lost consciousness, Kija and Jeha might have chased after him. That's exactly what I just said. Please respond. I wonder if there are any insults I can say about the snake. If he heard no matter what kind of situation he was in, I would feel as if he would come back. He's too used to White Snake now, so he responds normally. Oh yeah, because at first each time Hack calls him White Snake, he gets upset about that. So now it doesn't do anything for him now, huh? What about Jeha for him insult a compliment? So true. He's his worst. Oh, guess he's okay. Is it he or she? I forgot. I think it's a she. I don't know. Or is he petrified? What? Book your lunch. So when book you heard lunch, let me try to remember. Is it he or she? I feel like it's a she. Mostly a majority of me says it's a she, so I'm gonna go with a she. Are they in there? This is suspicious. I wonder if there's something down there. Probably. Shina and the others might have gone down there. 1 second, let me light the torch. It's pretty deep. I wonder how far down he goes. Rumble, rumble. Oh my goodness, the thing closed on him. What did they throw? He's such a mother. Even though this might be really dangerous, you're pretty calm. Yeah, before I could panic, you threw the onigiri to me, which made me calm. Aww. And also, you hear? If Hack is next to me, there's nothing I am afraid of. Of course. Say that one more time. I wonder if I said something strange. You just said something that just melted his heart. That's what you said. It seems as if my vision is blurry. What the heck is going on? The way he looks at her. It won't break. Even with her powers, it won't break. And to think Shina and Zeno's auras are on the other side of this door. Is Hack gonna join up with them? What should we do? Let's go a different pathway. There's no mistake that the two of them are here. We'll take the two of them back for sure. I understand that, but I wonder if there's a different pathway from this one. What the freakity frack? Is this a horror show? I hate horror. Is there some kind of problem? It feels like my shoulders are heavy and I'm feeling sick over here. What the heck is... So I might lose consciousness. Don't fret. If I lose consciousness, I'll lose my life first. Oh my gosh. Don't, you're just carrying Shina. Not Shina, Kija. Jaha, bug. I don't even have the time to myself. When Jahai is saying stuff about seeing things, those look like, well, they look like, okay. You know how what Zeno said about Kija having this sort of purifying thing about him, especially when it comes to the previous white dragons, how they were so filled with anger, anxiety, all of those things, and that Kija is able to purify those previous souls. I'm thinking that with the fact that he's such a pure thing, he's like those things can approach him or something or other. He has like he can feel those dark presence on him, like Kija, not Kija, that Jeha does. I don't know. That's my explanation as to why he's not able to feel those things. Stop touching him. Well, that scared me. There are a lot of them here, huh? Serio? I'm wrong. You're similar to Serio. No. I see. The one possessing Serio is the soul of the Serio. Oh. Huh. I had that feeling since you knew how to use the Serio's powers, then this place is where the Serio's village used to be. Correct. On Serio's behalf. Isn't it about time you all returned? My child. Return my child back to me. Zeno. Isn't it about time you returned my child? I love you. Your body seems to be pretty special. Why don't you become a vessel for my comrades? Sure. Okay. It would be better if you didn't. What the heck is this image? I got so happy and excited, happy. I don't know what he's called. Shina, his child. And then the very next second, he starts talking about how he's been living for thousands of years and he's tried to harm himself and all that. And I'm like, yo, though. Uh, I hate being reminded of that, like I really do. And that panel of where he was like, I wish I could let you or whatever, and then you see the souls or whatever, like he just looked so benevolent looking at those lost souls. I'm like, so this person that took over Shina's body is a previous blue dragon, and where they are right now was where the blue dragons, the village of the blue dragon. Is it the village of the particular blue dragon that took over Shina, or the village of all blue dragons? Like where they came from originally? I don't know. But it seems like a bunch of them died there. Or like their souls are there or something or other. And they've never been allowed to go out there and use their powers to the full potential or whatnot. And now that they found Shina, they want to take over Shina. Is that what? They basically want to take over everybody so that they can go out there. I don't know. I'm confused. So let's go to chapter 108. Now that I think about it, I heard some kind of rumor, some kind of sound coming from over there. I'll be imagining things though, but he's gonna go and check it out. I think that chain is pretty boring. Yes, you are. Final part, okay? She dreaming. She not, thank goodness we were looking for you. Yona, don't come to me, it's not safe. Souls that bear strong grudges are targeting everyone. Right now I can't control my body. So they're speaking telepathic or telepath or whatever. Shina, what on earth is holding you down? Saved you from long ago. That person's heart was conveyed to me. There was a Syria village here a long time ago. They used the previous Syria as a decoy. Oh. The predecessor fought with the bandits and got hurt. He wasn't able to leave this place. Shina cleared the way. You're the one who put me to sleep, right? Oh, you put her to sleep. You can't. I'll come for you as many times as it takes. He's trying to protect her, so he put her to sleep. It's okay. No matter what you do, our hearts will remain unshaken. Aww. Oh, baby. Huck. Where are you? Oh. Hold her hand. Hold it. Are you in pain somewhere? Your voice sounds strained. And there's nothing wrong. Is he being possessed or whatever? That's a lie. What are you talking about? My body just feels a little heavy. I won't hit you over. Don't. Look at your face. Be tickles or whatever. Ever. Oh, she won't hand him over. Ever. Ah, come in. Huh? Is this a train? Oh my goodness. Put yourself together. Oh, just wondering if I'm having a great dream or if I'm dying soon. Well, now it's pitch black, so where? Cute. It looks like cow nose. She not sank. She comes out on. Okay. She comes out on top over white snake. It hurts. It's like the inside of my body is being stripped away. Don't let them. It's like an invisible monster is toying with his life bait. Please don't tell me that they took over Jaha. You can hustle, you can bustle. Who's singing? Is this Zenos that singing? But don't you cry. Is he gonna use the sword on the back to cut the ropes? Now then I'm free. What will you do? Kill me with a sword? Can't do that, right? You'll hurt this guy. There's that too, but it's because all of the dragons other than Zeno are like... I can't help but find you all in tears. Here I go. Return my younger brother. Look at him, look in his eyes. Return my younger brother. Oh, so they're protecting him. The predecessors are protecting him. Okay. What do I feel like? Pukyu is gonna be the key to this whole thing. Yona! Princess, you shouldn't be here. Sorry, I'm late, Kida. Here, take you on. You're in the presence of the red dragon. So what you gonna do? What's wrong? No, he wants his mask back. You can keep it on you, but you don't have to wear it. Oh, okay. So we all finally dying happily together, are we? Look at her holding on to his ear. I love these people, man. I love them. There you are, you stupid rare beast. I don't remember giving birth to you. Oh my goodness. Is that the bones of the blue dragon? Okay. I almost felt like crying when Yona was telling the soul of the blue demon how incredibly kind Shina was, that he let him take him over, basically. This is one more example as to how cursed these people are, man. Like, having the dragon's power, it sort of like basically destroys your life. Apart maybe from the white dragon, well, apart from Kija, I'm gonna say, because all the previous white dragons also carry a certain frustration and anger in their lives, and it was Kija that basically turned that around. But I feel like everybody else, although even Kija got a little, her father scarred him, and he wasn't allowed to see his father until his deathbed, which was sad also. But I feel like the others got a more raw deal out of this dragon business. This final chapter, it started with, first of all, let me just go back to the beginning. When Hack and Yona came back, and Yun told them exactly what happened. He said he passed out, and when he woke up, he didn't know where the others were. And then they showed a flashback about exactly what happened. Kija and Jeha, they basically, did they pass out? They didn't pass out, but they were sort of like weak, I guess, dizzy. I don't quite remember, but it didn't feel like they passed out. But whatever power the blue dragon was using on them, it wasn't working on Zeno, so he tied him and carried him away. And Kija and Zeno saw that. Kija and Jaha saw that, and then Yun passed out, I believe. Or did he pass out before that? I don't know. But when Yun woke up, those two were also gone. So I'm thinking that they went after them, and that's exactly what happened. They went after Shina and Zeno. So Yona and Hack also decided to go after them. And Yun, being the mother that he is, cooked them onigiri. Made onigiri for them to carry with them. So they went to the statue, right? And then they saw the opening. So they started making their way down there. But then Yun heard a voice, heard a sound in the bag, and he turned around. And by the time he turns back, you see the thing closing in on them. So he just threw it. Oh yeah, he threw the onigiri, Yuna, and the thing closed. So when it closed, and then they were walking, I guess, Hak had lit up the torch, right? And then he's like asking Yuna that why does she feel so calm? And then when she mentioned that whenever Hak is around, she's never afraid of something or other. And Hak was like, say it again. But then she didn't, she thought she meant when she said, when they threw the onigiri at her, she calmed down or something like that. I don't know. But like, that melted my heart. That melted Hak's heart. So it's like, yay. My heart. So they were making their way there. And then they switched to Kija and Jeha. And they were trying to open. There was a wall that was separating them and Zeno, right? And they were trying to open it, but it wasn't working. And Jeha kept feeling this dark presence, this dark thing on him that Kija was oblivious to. And they go to Zeno and the blue spirit, the blue dragon. And then that's when he's like, he's a predecessor. Well, Zeno is the one that figured it out, that he was a previous blue dragon and that he took over Shina's body and whatnot, and that there were other souls there, and the guys they wanted to take over Zeno's body as well. And Zeno was like, I wish I could like you, but they can't carry the weight that he's been carrying for all these years, so he's not gonna let them. And then he's like, my child back to me. Isn't it time that you gave my child back home? Those moments in these two chapters, they melted my heart so much. Like I said, when Zeno referred to Shina as his child, and then when he called the other dragons, the first dragons, children, and then the part where Kija was like, give my brother back or something or other, my little brother. I'm like, yo, those moments just, they're family, man. It melted my heart so much. So Zeno's like, I can't let you guys do that. And then I think it was after that they switched to Yona and Hack again, and then Yona passed out, I think. I don't know. Yona passed out. And then when she passed out, she had a dream basically with Shina. Well, Shina told Yona what was happening and told her the story of the dragon that was possessing him. And the fact that there were these bandits that were about to attack the village, and it was not basically, but it was the same situations where when it came to Shina, when we first met Shina. Is it when we first met Shina? No, like that backstory. After Shina was born and then you had Ao also alive as well. So it's like they used Ao in the tomb, to lure those bandits or whatever into the tomb use Ao as bait basically, and then close the tomb on them and then left with Shina. It's basically that situation, that the same thing that happened. It's the same thing that happened. Like, it's that scenario that played out in this particular village. And the spirit that was possessing Shina right now had to live all those years there in that darkness until he died. So it's like he was carrying this grudge with him. So when Shina came there and when he knew exactly what happened to this blue dragon, and being the kind person that he is, he let him take over. And Yona was telling Shina that they were gonna go home together and that, she was gonna come for him, basically. The fact that Shina put her to sleep so that she doesn't put herself in danger, come after him like that, but then Yona's like, I'm coming after you either way, we are going home together. That was so cute. And she woke up, the room was all dark, and she was basically panic asking where Hack was until Hack touched her hand. Touched her hand, and Yona knew that something was wrong with Hack. Hack was trying to play it off, but she knew. And well, yeah, she said that she was never gonna let him go or something. I don't know. And Hack was so touched that he wished that he could see her face. In that particular moment, he's like, "Am I dreaming?" And Yona kept hitting him, telling him to snap out of it or something or other. I don't know. And yeah, so they were making their way deeper toward Shina, right? And then you had Jihad that was feeling all those things, and then he also like collapsed. And Zenoa had enough after he felt Jihad collapse, so he just tackled Shina and then used the sword, got himself out. Oh yeah, and that was the moment where he's like, I wish I could the blue dragon was like, are you gonna kill me or something or other? And he's like, no, I'm not. Yeah, you can't hurt this body. And it's like, it's not just that, it's because, they are like the children of him. That was that moment. But then he used the sword on himself, which activated his powers, and then he knocked down the wall and joined up with the others, right? And that's when Kid came in. It's like, my little brother, and he offered. That's when they say that the predecessors of Kija were protecting him. They were too strong with their protection, so that's why he wasn't being affected by anything that was happening, by those souls or whatever. He wasn't affected by that, and yeah, they that's when I think it was after that Yona came in, right? And she's the red dragon, and you know how all the dragons react when it comes to her. So when the dragon that was possessing Shina, when he saw her, he just froze in place. He was filled with all these emotions and whatnot. And that's when Yona told him that Shina was so kind that he let him take possession of him, and that if you could, like, if the spirit actually decided to keep possessing Shina was gonna let him still possess him. He's not gonna do anything to, I guess, eject that blue dragon, because he feels him. He feels all the anguish that this dragon has been through, all the feelings that he has, because he's also been in that darkness, so he understands what the dragon went through. And I feel like the fact that this dragon was able to meet Yona, which is basically the dreams, not the dreams, but like the goals of all the dragons that are born. They are born so that they can serve and be with the red dragon, and this particular blue dragon, gets to see Yona, gets to meet the red dragon, which a bunch of them have never been able to do. And I feel like being in her presence and all that, that's what he felt. I'm just speculating, but I feel like he felt like he's accomplished his mission on Earth or something or other. Like his goal, he's accomplished that. So there's really, I don't know. And then Yona's kindness and all that, and Shina's kindness as well. Like all of that, just I feel like he dissipated this dragon's fury, his anger, his everything, his negative emotions, and now he was finally able to let go of that, and that's why he gave Shina's body back to him. And, Shina. So yeah, everybody is like together now, and then they were trying to make their way. Well, they were trying to make their way out of the darkness, because Shina has his eyes, he can see. So they were basically like in a line, and I think there was something like maybe there's a rock someplace, and they were like, okay, be careful, but each one of them got knocked on the head with it. Oh, that's so funny. That scene was. These people are so funny, man. Like they are so funny. And Yun came in and helped them. Like there was another entrance, right? And they got out of that through there. So yeah. So that was the end, I believe, of this Blue Dragon saga thingy. I'm glad it's over. I'm like, yeah, I want my Shina back. And I got him back. So, yay. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see my reaction to the next few chapters, you can do so by checking out my Patreon, patreon.com/family, and you can also see the unedited version of this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Oh, she won, hand him over, ever.